An economy and society system which makes everybody happy. Chapter 1. The End of Capitalism. Japan and the entire world have many problems, such as poverty, environmental issues, energy issues, and financial issues. Although politicians and experts are discussing how to fix these problems, they have not found any breakthrough solutions. Even if one of their best measures was implemented, it probably would not bring about a sustainable society. Is there not something wrong with this economy system, called capitalism, in which people advocate that if everyone saves money, society will go into a recession, and everyone must increase his or her spending? Politicians and economists say that economic growth is essential, but they ignore the fact that we will never be freed from that goal. As science, mechanization, streamlining, and IT progresses, instead of our lives becoming easier, we will have a higher unemployment rate and an increase in the social insurance cost. Do you not feel the end of capitalism coming? Do you not think that the only way for us to survive is to fundamentally change the system of our society? Chapter 2. Does an ideal society system exist? The reason why politicians and economists say that an answer cannot be found is not because there is no answer. They cannot find a solution because they are thinking inside the box of capitalism, which is the wrong system. As proof, social animals such as ants and bees form societies even though they have no money. We invented money to efficiently share assets and services. However, nowadays, making money has become our main purpose, and we have become like slaves to money. One of the reasons for the failure of capitalism is the excessive number of futile competitions. We compete over jobs, markets, customers, interests, and money. Technology advances have substantially reduced the hours of housework. No housewife would mind about that. We can realize an efficient society if we create a cooperative society in which necessary work is divided among everybody, just like dividing the chores of housework. When explaining economy, money is often likened to blood. Maybe you've heard the saying, a good economy is the same as a good blood circulation. The problem is that nobody thinks beyond that. All the cells are kept alive by blood flowing to them. If the same mechanism is applied to our economy, we may be able to realize an ideal economy. So, now let's replace blood with money and all the cells with everybody, and think about this. How can we realize a society in which money circulates to everybody? Chapter 3. A New Economy System. A painless hypodermic needle was invented by applying the structure of a mosquito proboscis. This method of applying nature's wisdom is called biomimetics. The economy system that is introduced next is one that applies the circulatory system of the blood. 1. Make all money, such as coins, bills, and accounts, electronic, and provide each person with one account. Since nutrition and oxygen is delivered to the cells by blood only, each person should only be given one electronic money account, and all other kinds of money should be abolished. Money can be received and paid using mobile phones. There will be fewer crimes such as theft and fraud because all transactions will be recorded. Of course, except in the case of crime investigation, privacy will be protected at all times. 2. Set a limit on the account for the maximum amount that can be saved. Cells cannot store an unlimited amount of nutrition and oxygen, so there should be a limit to the amount saved in a person's account. In our society, there are people who have huge assets and those that have nothing to eat every day. A person who cannot become happy with a savings of $1 million will not be able to become happy even with 10 times that amount. The reason that person cannot be happy is not a lack of money, but a lack of an ability to be happy. In addition, most rich people became rich not because they made a contribution to society that was worth that amount of money, but because they are simply good at making money. 3. The value of money is gradually decreasing over time. Just like red blood cells live for up to approximately 120 days, everything has a lifespan. It is nature's law that everything is constantly changing. So it wouldn't be strange if money also gradually deteriorated, like the products that it can be exchanged for. Money has two qualities. One is the exchange quality, in which it is exchanged for assets and services. The other is a saving quality, since it can be easily saved. It is an either-or situation, because when you are exchanging, you are not saving, and when you are saving, you are not exchanging. Since it is preferable that money is circulating, if the value of money decreases and weakens the saving quality, the exchange quality will increase, leading to a better economy. Although money can be saved because it does not rot, food will rot if kept for a certain period of time. You can probably understand the idea that in order not to waste any food, we give away what we do not need. In a society with the new system, the value of money would decrease. For example, 1% of the money in an account would decrease at the beginning of a new month. So an account with a balance of $100 would have a balance of $99 the following month. The reason for economic recession is that the money saved up does not circulate. However, with a system where the value of money decreases, money will not be stored and will automatically circulate smoothly, even if public works projects are not conducted and everybody is frugal. The amount that exceeds the set limit and the amount deducted from each month's balance are automatically collected by the computer as tax. In a capitalist society, it takes a lot of time and labor to collect and file taxes. However, with this new system, it will be possible to automatically collect taxes of the full amount and which have been fairly set. What's more, there will only be two kinds of taxes in a society with this new system, so it will be very simple and attractive. 4. Every month, a basic income will be paid to every citizen. Just like blood is delivered unconditionally to all cells, everybody will be unconditionally paid an amount that will be sufficient for a basic standard of living. This is not social assistance. So there is no screening, and you will be paid this regardless of your other incomes. Pension and child benefits will also be replaced with this basic income. There will be no need for regulations on basic wages or fidelity insurances for permanent employees. This will promote a fair and appropriate competition. The remainder of taxes will be used to cover necessary costs such as road maintenance, operation of social service facilities such as libraries, and payment of salaries for teachers, police officers, and firefighters. You would not fall into poverty even if you didn't work. A cooperative society would be realized, and people would not heavily compete over jobs, but divide the necessary work among everybody. In this new society, since there is a limit to the amount that people can save, the value and power of money would decrease. Therefore, money would no longer be at the top of everything, but it would be at an equal level as the assets and services it is exchanged with. We have two main kinds of desires. The first is a desire that is directly related to our survival and is limited, such as appetite and the desire to sleep. The second is an endless desire, such as the desire for fame. By restricting the amount of money people can save, the unlimited desire for money becomes a limited one. Furthermore, since everyone will receive a basic income, people can live without worrying and becoming a slave to money. Relationships between people and public safety will improve. More people will chase their dreams. Our minds will not be contaminated by money, and people will adhere to their beliefs. If this economy system spreads throughout the world, it may be possible to eradicate starvation. There will no longer be wars and conflicts due to fighting over interests, and we will no longer have to worry about environmental and financial issues. Chapter 4. Further application to the society system. We now know that if we apply the circulatory system of the blood to our economy, it may be possible to establish a wonderful, sustainable economy system. It is possible to apply this idea one step further. If we liken the human organs to corporations, it is possible to see what kind of corporation would be ideal. The mechanism of our brain and neurotransmission can be applied to politics and election systems. The mechanism of our brain and neurotransmission can be applied to politics and election systems. This new concept is called biosocial theory because it can be applied to even the society system that encompasses economy systems. This further application will be explained in the next video. Thank you for listening.